Also tonight, abortion rights advocates are holding a Stop the Ban protest in nearly all 50 states today. These protests are in response to a wave of newly passed state laws banning abortions after 6 weeks. And in the case of Alabama, banning abortions altogether.
Among the many protests was one held here in Columbus. NBC4's Ted Hart is live at the State House with that story.
Well, and Colleen, Ohio is one of those states that have added laws that severely restrict access to abortion. And something that was evident in the protests that we saw here today, amid the growing likelihood that this abortion issue will make its way to the U.S. Supreme Court in the not too distant future, it's added a sense of urgency to the public discourse. Pro-choice supporters say the makeup of the Supreme Court and the wave of state abortion bans now pose the most significant threat to legalized abortion in decades. The protests in Columbus and across the country, including this one in Washington, D.C., demonstrate the energy now surrounding the issue.
This is what it's going to be again. Don't kid yourself. You can do all the legislation you want. Abortion's been here since the beginning of man and woman. It's always going to be here.
Pro-life supporters tried to crash the Columbus event, but the protesters drowned out their bullhorn and blocked their graphic posters.
I've had 2 abortions by choice. I don't feel guilty about them at all.
Jody Cushion says when the time was right, she did have a baby, a daughter, who is now learning about the abortion issue on the front line of the debate. Ohio's heartbeat bill makes an abortion after 6 weeks of pregnancy illegal.
I wouldn't have been able to have either of the abortions that I did. The first one, I was well beyond 6 weeks before I knew I was pregnant.
Some said today that state lawmakers should focus on supporting women who have children and need help, rather than on women who might choose abortion.
The state wants to take away social supports and at the same time force people to have more babies that aren't prepared to have them.
And Planned Parenthood and the ACLU filed a legal challenge to the constitutionality of Ohio's heartbeat bill, which puts it now among a number of abortion-related legal challenges on a potential path to the U.S. Supreme Court. Local for you and live at the State House, Ted Hart, NBC4.
Ted, thank you.